Okay, hi everybody. It is Monday, April 1st, and I hit record. I am Tracy Weinzapfel, and you're here in my studio live. Well, I mean, if you're here right now, got it. Everybody's yelling at me to put my apron on. So if you are here, welcome live. If you're watching this via recording the next day, welcome. And if you've never seen the show, it is 100% rehearsed practice, and I have cue cards in front of me. Oh, there is a stain on my apron. Anyway, no, yeah, Jean just said, if you've never been here, you're in for a treat. You may never come back. No. The great thing is that every week there's more people. If you're not part of our Facebook group, we have a group, so this makes life. Hi, Kim. This makes life great. If there's, I would love to individually say hi to everybody, but I can proudly say we're at the point I cannot say hi. I did hit record. We are recording. Thank you for reminding me. So if you're new, though, I would please introduce yourselves. Once I get going, I kind of can't pay attention to the chat, so I have several moderators who are here. Lori, Mary, and our extraordinaire moderators, Scrap and Andy. And their print is in blue, and sometimes I even don't see what they're typing to me, because truth of the matter is I ignore what they're saying too. So then, in that case, they have my cell phone number, and then if that doesn't go off, then they have an electric device to my neck, and it shocks me, and I wake up. So that is it. If you're not new, welcome. If you're very old, welcome. A couple of things. Don't let me forget the drawing for last month for March. We had the most submissions ever to the Creative Dare. Oh, and hello to my mother. I want to welcome my mother and my father, who are the first and original people who watched this show. Yes, there was a time where there were 3 people. Me broadcasting my mom and dad, and I said, hey, let's see how this works. So my parents are in the house, and as you know, I have a family, so they come in at any time they feel fit, anytime they have a need. So the March drawing, we had the most submissions ever. It was awesome. 27, thank you, Lori. It was awesome. Knocked it out of the park. I got really nice emails from our 2 sponsors, Butainer and Buttons Galore and more. So, way to rock it. It was so awesome. It was so great. Okay. And I can't believe that I had to come up with another challenge. I figured this out. I have to come up with 12 a year. So I don't really ever have the challenges formulated until the day of. So hopefully this is going to grow into something. I do want to say that we have 2 awesome sponsors for this month. My favorite adhesives, which they're putting together a prize pack for me. I don't know what it is, so I thought I would hold up stuff that could be in there. I don't know what will be in there, but it's awesome stuff. It's Beacons adhesives. I use the 3-in-1 all the time. I use the Fabri-Tac all the time. In fact, this one is plumb out. I use all of these as well. I have a zip dry in my purse. Don't ask me why, but I saw it there today. And so they're a sponsor, and every time she told me she'd put together a gift basket with a gift card in it. A gift card. Okay, so that's number 1. Okay, number 2 sponsor is the Crafters Workshop. And you guys see me use these all the time. I am going to be using one today. It's this one right here. And I love it, and I will give you the number off of it when I use it. I think I might use this one too, but I'm not sure. They sent me some new ones to play with. So, get it? And then they sent me prizes for you guys, so I don't even know what's in the prize package. I don't know if I should open it. I guess I can open it. Which I thought was sweet. So whoever wins this will be winning, and I have this in the big form. So, hello. Okay, Awesome, right? Okay. So tonight I'm going to use those products. So part of your challenge, if you have, this is one thing I don't do. As part of, look at this, I can't get it back in. Okay. As part of the challenge, I love to promote and I love to use the companies that support me. But if you don't use Beacon adhesives and you don't have Crafters Workshop stencils, but you have something else or you make your own, that's part of the challenge. The bigger part of the challenge is for me to get you guys to do something that you don't normally do and to challenge you to kind of create outside your comfort zone. Last month I asked people about their fears and I got a resounding amount of emails. I am one of those risk-taking people who is afraid of everything. So one of the things I'm very much afraid of is big canvases. I feel like it's a huge piece of real estate. So Sunday was Easter, and I happened to be home, and I just started painting. And I'm having such a good time with this, and I want to kind of show how I did some of that. Thank you so much. Thank you. So but I can't teach on this because then I'd be painting like this, and then, you'd be looking at my rear end. And I don't like that. I'm not comfortable painting unless I were to take the clothes off and leave just the apron. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm not going to copy it, but I want to kind of demonstrate. I use that template. It's not a flower, but I use the Viney template to achieve some of that. And I really want to use this and show it to you. So any questions? So the first part of the April challenge is stencils, adhesives. I'm going to be using, I think today, their decoupage adhesive, their decoupage, which is in spray, and their sealer. I love it. So I want to show you that. And I'm going to add texture. I want to add texture. That's going to be the big thing. And I'm going to work on canvas. I'm going to work on, I think I might work on this board right here. It's 11 by 14 or 11 by 17 by, I don't know what the hell it is. It's 14 by 11. Or I have a 12 by 12 canvas here, but I don't feel like working in square. So that's what we're going to do today. The April challenge is going to be about this. If you go read my blog today, or yesterday, I think I put it on. I was working out of my satellite office, which is also known as my bedroom, my bed. And I got to thinking about, I was reading somebody's thing about calling yourself an artist, and if you haven't gone to art school, what gives you the right to call yourself an artist? And I was like, wow, that kind of blows, I mean, I see people who make, bake, and they cook, and they crochet, and they knit. I look at my grandma, who's 98 years old as of last 2 Mondays ago. She used to knit, and she was so artistic. I had so many knitted slippers when I was a kid, and Afghans. I kind of was looking at that going, I'm also in the process of writing my business plan or rewriting it. I have a business plan, but when I read it, I was like, oh, that was my business plan when I was, So I'm rewriting my business plan, and I was wondering, what is my purpose? What do I want to leave behind? Basically, when I am no longer here, what do I want people to remember me for? If I were to work on that easel naked with the apron, easily we know what you'd remember me for, but I don't work that way. Yeah, so this is really I want you to pick out 5 words that you want to be remembered for. You want, that mean, everybody's saying my naked butt. Yeah, I don't want to be known for my naked butt. I don't think that's a good thing. My mother doesn't want me to be known for my naked butt. But, so I would like you to think of 5 words. I printed up 5 words. I don't know if I'm going to use them, but you know me, sometimes. The 5 things that I want to be known for are empowerment, because I would like to empower those around me. My strength, my courage, truth, and faith. Those are the things when people think of me, I'd like them to go, oh my gosh, she was funny. Maybe my humor. Maybe I should put that in there. Um, Thank you so much. So if somebody just said, you empower me a lot. And I get emails and comments all the time, and I've been doing a lot of this. Why me? Why would somebody say that to me? And it means a lot to me, and that's part of my business plan. Uh, the other part of it is to paint pretty pictures and to get paid for it. But when you tell your attorney that you want to get paid for painting pretty pictures, they pretty much go, huh? um, so that it's going to be 5 things, and you might want to ask your friend. Yeah, I might have to dash humor in there because I really do. Every person, you know what? I'm going to change that. I'm going to change one of them, my faith. And I'm going to change faith to humor because look at me, I'm like scratch it out. Because one of the things I always want people, whenever I cross their path, to for them to pee their pants in laughter. There you go. So there's my 5. That might change by tomorrow. So that's the deal. It's really going to be, you got to dig deep on this one, and I want you to come up with 5 words that it's just, this is what you're going to leave behind. It could be, maybe I should put mothering. And I got a lot of tissue paper, and my mom sent the kids, gifts for Easter, and let me tell you something about my mom. When my mom packages something that goes across the United States in a U.S. postal box, she uses enough packaging tape that she pretty much could like package South Korea in, and they would be protected from any type of bombing, and tissue paper. So I got tissue paper from her, and I wanted to use that. So, Mom, this one is dedicated to you. The kids are like, Mom, I can't get this box open. And I'm like, I can't help you, kids. Every time I get a box from my mom. So it cracks me up. Yeah, so I'm gonna put tissue paper on this. I don't know where, but it's so funny. I'm always like thinking my postman's like, what the heck? What's in the box? Oh, nothing. Just, arsenal and bombs. So anyway, that's the deal for tonight. At 6:14. Any questions? We're gonna paint. Oh, Cindy's already got 5. Well, Cindy, you can share. Uh-oh, what's wrong with Andy? Oh, Andy is what? I got it. Uh-huh. Okay. So and that's part of the challenge. And I will announce the challenge on Wednesday. So I really, really want you to think about it. And this could tie into your word of the year, your word of the minute, the word of the whatever, but it's kind of what you're going to leave behind. Uh, and I'll tell you what, I'm not going to leave behind a lot of money because, like my parents say, we're going to use it while we're here. So, okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is switch cameras because you don't want to watch me paint. You want to watch the. Okay, and there we go. Here's my tissue paper. Here's my. I'm using a canvas panel because I can't find anything else right now. How are we? Are we good? Can we see me? Are we good? Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Okay. So this is what I'm going to do. I don't know if this is going to work. I love when I do things that I say legitimately I don't know if this is going to work. But we're going to try something because I've done it before and I'm going to do it again. Is Sandy here? Because somebody just said the word innocent, and I have a feeling Sandy said she was innocent. Hi, Tracy. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm cutting up tissue paper, which this is part of my upcycling, recycling, upcycling. Okay. Alrighty. That's what I'm doing. Okay. I don't know if that's enough, but for right now it's going to be. I got to clean my work surface. All right, so we're going to use this decoupage, which this is by Beacons, and I love it because it's spray on. And it's fast finish. And you know me, I'm fast. Okay, and I'm just going to spray it on. And I'm going, this technique is very, it's very involved. Oh, this is going to be really sticky on my hands. Just thought of that. Okay, that's okay. I should, again, with the gloves. So I am going to just saturate the crap out of it, which is technical for saturate the crap out of it. I wish I had a canvas, because the canvas, see, this would go around the canvas, but I don't. So I don't care about it. Here, in fact, I'm not going to even waste a piece of this tissue paper. Oh, that stuff is sticky. So basically, this is like liquid adhesive, and it's super cool, and it dries clear, and it's nifty, nifty, nifty. Now, if I had a canvas, this would be wrapping around my canvas, but I don't have a canvas. I don't have one this big, and I kind of want to have a big example tonight. Okay, so this is my technique. I know this is hard to follow along. I'm just doing it around the perimeter. And I'm just matting it down. I don't want to, I do want to get some of the air. Oh, I don't want to get my eyelash off there. I am painting it. So I do have something in mind for this, but you know me. Oh, whoops. Well, ooh, now I got Hotel California in my head. Welcome to the hotel. Oh, let's sing Eagles in the wrong octave. Okay. So, any questions on this technique? Did you select the winners for March? No, I will do that at the very end. I should have done it at the beginning when my hands weren't sticking together, but oh well. And I'm not doing the middle so much. I don't care. I could. I don't really, nothing against the middle. I just oh, just realized my canvas board is, I will draw the winners. And I announce them on my website, so don't worry if you miss your name. It's not, you don't have to be present to win. You don't have to be of sound mind or sound body. Nothing. That's why Sandy always qualifies. I hope Sandy's here, not watching this the next day. Okay. So that is, now you can do this with napkins. If you have pretty napkins, you can do this with pretty napkins, and I'm going to be painting mine, so it didn't matter. You could, toilet paper doesn't work well, and I will tell you why. For obvious reasons. No, because it does work, but it gets clumpy. I've tried it. And for those sickos who are out there, it was prior to usage, so now my mother is dying, saying, oh my God, what is she? Okay. So all I'm doing is giving my board texture, and then we're going to work off of it. And that was it. I don't even feel the need to go into the middle of it. I'm quite content with the way it's. And I'm going to take a heat gun to this. This stuff works great with a heat gun. I do want to get the excess off, though, if I can. There we go. It would look cool if I had it going around the, and this I do kind of want to bubble. I don't want to, sometimes when you decoupage, you don't want. Okay, so this is their decoupage, which I happen to love. And they have a decoupage sealer, which it gives us this nice radiant shine. And, oh, there goes the aliens. Yes, Beacons Decoupage. And I believe we can look on their website. I can tell you, oh, I do know I have this all loaded on the, I use it so frequently. Oops. So I'm just going to give this a good drying, because you don't want to put And then we're going to start with our paints. I had a request to use gelatos. And I really am going to be using acrylic paints tonight. But I'm going to use the base of gelatos so that okay. Cool. It looks like somebody put toilet paper all over my piece of art. Question, is the gloss sealer the same? Yes, it is. Here it is right here. Decoupage gloss sealer for all decoupage surfaces. Waterproof, tack-free. It's great. You spray it over the top. It's like this cool sealant. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I do use it a lot. And it dries pretty quick. I am actually need to, Deacon just sent me another one, so I'm happy about it. So this is just the base of my drawing. No, I don't, Vaughn, I use the sealant over the top. I use the sealant over the top when I'm done with a lot of my art. I don't use it right now because you know me, I like to layer upon layer upon layer. But I never have had it interfere with other mediums. I need to repeat the question. Okay, yes. So pretty much I'm going to hold this up. And then I'm going to show you what I did because it's not that great. Okay. I'm going to hold this up so you can see. Oh, maybe you can't see. It just looks cool. It's just all, when I color over it, I'm sure you're going to be able to see it. Okay. So here we go. Let me just make sure we're dry. Oh, okay. I'm just going to show, I'm going to show the inside of this. I'm going to do yellow. I'm going to do similar colors. I would change up the colors, but I just don't feel like thinking that much today. All right, this is really dry. So these are gelatos. I don't know how well they're going to work over this, but it's really just, oh, and I didn't think about this, but I have to use water, but that's okay. All right, so here we go. So this is a gelato. This is basically a watercolor crayon. And I need a paintbrush. So you just water it down, and now if I did several colors, which I don't mind doing, but I really want to use my acrylic paints. But let's say, for example, do I have another color? Hold on. Let's do this color. Because I'm going to actually be running all my colors together. So this works kind of good because I'll find something that. So Dancing Queen says they're not. I really think the trick is to kind of go thick with them, but I don't know. I love them. Okay. I am just going to, I'm really not caring. I know I should more in this demo, but the whole purpose for me with gelatos is to just let it go. But I'm going to be using acrylic paints. But don't worry about wetting those babies down. That's what they're meant for. And okay, so I'm going to use just some deco art colors that I have. I've been having fun with a few colors that I don't normally play with, but here, this one is Sea Bluegrass Green. And okay, so this again, and I'm going to. Oh, so this is bluegrass green, and I did wet my brush a little bit. I want to go for some really dark colors. And then I'm going to go for a turquoise. This is how I achieved the background of this. Actually, I have two. I have teal green and I have turquoise. So let's see what happens when I... Okay. And I just don't feel like cleaning everything up, so I'm just running the colors together. Kind of a way to color block it. Oh, too much paint. What the heck am I doing? Okay. It's going to take all day to dry. All right. But, you see, I'm just not afraid. Not afraid of the paint. And you will really start to see my texture. And then I'm going to use this dark, what is this? Did I already use bluegrass green? Yeah, I'll use teal green on the perimeter. Alright, so let's wipe off some of this paint. Ooh, okay. Pretty. And I'm going to get the outsides. These are all deco art. I have been, because everybody yells at me when I don't do it, I have been sharing the colors. Everything I use, I will put them listed tomorrow because I got yelled at for not including the colors a couple times. I will include the colors because I know you like to go out and know what I used, and that is handy. And I'm just lazy. So, everybody think this painting is just beautiful so far? Paint like a 2-year-old. I don't think I even wiped my brush off, did I? Okay. So, there we go. We're done. Mom. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is, here's the fun part. Decide what's your top part. Ready? Can we? There. This was the fun part yesterday. This is when my daughter came in and... Okay. This is just water. And I am just going to... Oh, I should get a towel before I go making a gigantor mess, which I'm already doing. There we go. And this is all I'm doing. I'm just going to... And then I kind of took that wet paintbrush, and this is what I was doing with it. Watch this. I know this is like... So, now I may never be able to duplicate, but basically I got the whole thing to run down. Oh, everybody asks me about I get a lot of emails about these towels. I go to Costco and I buy the shop towels, and I reuse them. So when I am dusting I'm dusting the house. I also get a good sprinkling. Always get to see the paints that I used on all my dust rags, and I wash them with all my other whites. So it's always amazing that I don't ruin all my clothes, but it doesn't. So this is how I made the background. You know, so fun to paint like a, and just not forgetting my sides. There we go. That was right pretty. Ooh, okay. Oh, I got paint on my apron. You'll all be happy to know. I think I got paint in other parts of that. Okay, ready? Oh, that's backfiring on me. Cool. That is how I made the background. Did Kim just say she had her second glass of wine? That just makes the class a little more bearable. Okay. So I just have it dripping down into a towel, and I just sit here and play with it until I get super happy with it. And I'm kind of running, you know. Maybe I should wipe this off again. Okay. And you may like the green, you may not like. Hi. That's my friend. So there we go. Perfect. My dog is knocking on the door. Somebody's knocking on my door. Somebody's ringing a bell. Do me a favor. Open the door. Come on in. There we go. There's my background. This is a miniature size. And then I just dry it. Dancing Queen. If you email me or somebody emails me, I will do a whole thing on gelatos. I know that many of my videos, excuse me, prior shows have them. So, I really don't like dirty work surfaces. I spend more time cleaning than I do actually painting this show. Can you say cuckoo? Somebody's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You guys know what next month is? Oh, speaking of next month and gelatos, it's either next month or the month after that Faber-Castell is. Probably plan on, next month is my birthday, so probably plan on a month full of gelatos and Faber-Castell next month. How about that? Oh, I was dripping on the floor. Okay, time to get new carpeting. The whole month. Yes, Faber-Castell is one of the sponsors. I have just heard from another one today. So, that is cool. Cool. Oops, my mom's birthday too. So we'll double whammy that baby. It will be a month. I love to go crazy. Y'all know that. All right. I just noticed that I use a lot of paint, so I'm just trying to speed up the process and. A lot of May birthdays. And I will be gone for 1 week of that, so we're going to have to plan to celebrate around. Because I got to travel for work. To lost wages. But the good part about traveling for work to Las Vegas is my birthday falls in right around there, so not such a big loss. "44 in May. I will be 43 in May, Andy. Mom, how old are you going to be in May? Oh, Andy, my mom is May 17th. And you can see my texture. Do you see my texture? Kim, interesting question. I have to go to, Kim asked me if I'm going to go to CHA in July, and I'm leaning toward no because I have to go there I have to go. I have to wipe my hands. I have to go for the hardware show the week of May 8th. Then I have to go to Las Vegas for a travel basketball tournament for my daughter the Memorial Day weekend. And I just was in Las Vegas, so I think if I show up there, they're going to give me a showgirl hat and a beaded skirt, and I might need to just make a profession out of being there. So I'm kind of thinking I will pass, but I might. The good thing about where I live is, if I wanted to last minute a trip to Vegas, that's not a big deal. Oh, getting a lot of commercials tonight. I take it you will be there, Kim? Wow, lots of commercials. Good. This is just about dry, and then we can get to the fun part, which is the painting part. Well, that was painting, I guess. Look at me. I'll just speed it up. I like Vegas, but I don't like it that much. I take it my mom didn't reveal her age. I believe next month, Vaughn. I think I'm going to do it for the month of May, my birthday. If they can get the new stuff to me in time, because they're introducing some new stuff. If not, I have another great company who contacted me today, and it will still be just as much fun. Then I'll just switch them around. Okay, this is really good. So if you can kind of see, I have texture, and then I'm going to take I have a teal stamp pad, so this kind of makes it easier, but I'm going to take this teal stamp pad that'll help me get the edges, and I'm just going to use. I was just working on the calendar today, and I like to make sure I have everybody done a month in advance, but Faber-Castell was waiting for some new things to come in, and I wanted to make sure we kind of focus on their new stuff. New colors of gelatos, blah, 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 blah. So I like to, if a company is going to be so generous, I just want to make sure we get what they want to be seen. And if you guys notice, I'm rubbing this to the inside because I want to bring all that color in. Okay, there we go. We have a fun little surface to play on now. Okay, great. Okay, bye, Vanessa. Now, I think I'm going to do this one like this. And where is I'm going to show you how I did this. So simple. I'm going to run, okay, I'm going to do this one like this. Okay, I need what did I use? This is a makeup sponge. Okay, and then I'm going to get some gesso out. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put the gesso, hopefully you could see this, you could see this, you could see this. Oops. Okay, so I'm going to take this gesso off of here, and I'm going to put this gesso onto here. And I didn't do all these little windy things, so I don't really care about those. What I want are the leaves. I don't even care about the inside of the leaf. This is really just a template. I could draw these, so don't get me wrong. I could draw this just as easily as but this thing, doing this just made it so much easier. But this really wasn't a flower on the top, so I added to it. So, oops, what am I doing? So what's great about the little makeup sponge is you can kind of get in there, and I might have to go wipe my template off midway because the template does get goobers underneath it, and I don't want the goobers everywhere else. Understand? Goobers stand for goobers. I didn't even need to do these two top ones, but that's okay. And oh, I will give the number to this template. I happen to be in mid-use of it if that's coming up. Oh, it's so hot in my office, and I don't Okay. And I love this template. I saw it and I'm like, oh, when they sent it, yippee skippy, because I love it. All right. So I'm going to lift that baby up. Yay. Okay. Now hopefully, I got to move this over. I need to get some more workspace here because my template, and I am going to, oh, I guess I'm going to have to dry that. Okay, so hold on. Let's see if I could do this without jacking it up too much. And I'm just going to go lower on this one. Okay. Hopefully I can, if I have to, I'll wipe the gesso off. I'm just trying to save time. I'm going to have my daughter go see if she'll wash this off for me. Hey, Mick? Mick? Okay. Can you see what I'm doing? And the makeup sponge, if you ever use it with paint or gesso, stick it in water right away. The thing comes completely clean. It's okay. Ah, okay, perfect. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? Because I don't feel like washing anything, is I'm going to do this. I'm going to come down. And I'm not going to go crazy on this one. This is just a little one. I really would have washed my template in between, but kind of living dangerously on this one. Yeah. Oops. And I'm going to do this. Oops, wait a minute. Now I'm really living dangerously. Putting it back over. I'm just going to trace this flower. I'm making, what I did is in the top, I made them into flowers. Mick? Oh, the template number on this is, shoot, I just threw away the packaging. Oh, did they stop putting them on there? Hold on. I'll have to find it, people. I'm going to ask her to dry it off or wet it for me. Hey, Mick? Mick? Mickey, can you wash this for me? Just go soak it in water for me, please. Please. Are you wearing my Snuggie? Okay. See if they have a number on this. But go soak it in water, but be careful of these things if you wash it. Don't play them up. It's wet. Don't get it on your Snuggie. If there's a number on it. Okay. So if you got, see, this is what I was talking about. I got a little bit of white. Oh, hold on. Let me move it over so you can see. I got a little bit of, just wipe the gesso off. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, okay, good. Thanks, Mary. So it doesn't matter. I just am wiping it off. Okay, so there's that. And then I take a paintbrush. Ooh, and I'm going to go ahead and just fill in all of this. The leaves are not. I want to fill in all of this. Okay. Okay, that paintbrush is way too big. I'm using a paintbrush that was far too large for that. Okay, here's one. All right. Thank you. It's very handy when people make, I don't have to sit here and search for stuff. See how great having moderators are? So basically, I'm showing everybody how I create, and I've got lots more to do on that 20 by 24. I'm adding lots more stuff. I just haven't had time to finish it. And when you're working on a canvas that large, you realize all of a sudden, oh, I want to put one swirly dink right there. but I got to get that back from her. Okay. It's cool with the texture in it. All right, so I'll show you how I make the flowers up top. I'm going to, first off, I'm going to give a center to said, oh, actually, I came in and did the flowers last, and I'm going to do that like I did last time because it was so handy. And my little thing goes in, my little makeup thing goes right back in the water, and now I can move this over a little bit. Okay. I just need to dry that off. Perfect. Here we go. Dry it off. And the gesso I like is this one. Deco Art, acrylic gesso. Love it, love it, love it. Use it all the time. Travel with it. Okay. Oops. I'm so impatient. I just da 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 da. So if you don't belong to the Facebook group, make sure you join it. If you don't know where my blog is, Andy will give it to you because tomorrow I will post the recap of this. All right, this is yellow green. Is that what I want to use? And I'm going to use a leaf green. Perfect, because they're leaves. Makes it easy. So let's see. And I am going to do what I did. Kind of fun. All right, so this, I'm just going to go through and paint the centers. This is where, oh, shoot. No, that's not what I wanted to do. All right, whatever you do, stop drinking your lunch, because... And I just realized I wish I would have made all this run that way, but you know what? Kind of looks cool. I don't want that one. I'm leaving that one white because I'm going to make a flower out of that one. Duh. Okay. Vic, when you're done with that template, I'll take it back if you could just dry it off. Okay. She sounded thrilled that I wanted it back after I made her wash it, said I wouldn't need it again. Okay, so this is where it gets fun. I mean, maybe you are already having fun. I don't know. But okay. There we go. I don't really dry it off. I just like to wipe my paintbrush off. Okay. This is, oh, I already dumped paint. So now I'm going to go around the perimeter, and I am not going to color conform perfectly to every line. I'm going to mix them up. Oops. I'm using this gigantic paintbrush, and now I'm kind of thinking I really should just do it with a smaller one, but eh. Okay. The reason I didn't dry it was because I do want the two colors to intermingle. And I'm going to come back in it with more yellow green, and I'm going to, until these leaves make me so happy, I want to pee my pants. Which is pretty freaking happy. Oh, okay. So, which is almost good as laughing until you pee your pants, but I think laughing until you pee your pants is better. Okay, seriously, the dog is knocking again. Vic, will you get that template for me? Thank you. Okay. How are we looking? Pretty dang happy. Okay, so now this is where I come up, and I'm just mixing the colors. I learned this in art school. Just teasing, I didn't go to art school, but. And now I'm just going to come back in and blend all of this together. So in some of them, you see, don't be afraid to play. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, got it? Don't be afraid to let it go. Oops, I let it go too much there. Okay. This is like paint yourself happy. Okay. I don't have any more basketball to watch because my darn team's lost, but now the Tigers are on, so life is good again. I don't know if anybody watches Sweet 16 basketball. I do, and my predictions couldn't be any worse. They could. Nope, they couldn't have. So, what do you think? They're looking like leaves. I do have a higher detailed brush that I could be investing in. So I like to kind of come back in with the. Now you can come back in with the little brush and add little tweakers to it until you get what you want. Got it? Um, don't worry, it doesn't have to be exact, and I just keep. If I get too light, go back, pull some more dark in. I don't know. I know I should take a class in like shadows and how it's supposed to look, but for me, it's kind of whatever makes me happy is the look. And that just seems to be enough right now. I learned a lot about photography. I used to take a lot of photography classes, and it took the love of photography out of me. It was like one of those things where once I learned what a good picture was, I was I was afraid to take a photo. And I'm so weird about that with my art. It sounds crazy to say that, but the truth of the matter is, um, if it pleases me and generally I get a positive response from others, that is enough for me right now. But I'm always striving to learn more, if that makes sense. So just take a heat gun to that. Okay, I think we're doing okay on time. Any questions? I'm totally looking up now for a minute. Oh yeah, it's so great to just pick up. Like I always say every week, if you pick up or you see something that you like, a small technique, or if it gives you the courage to use something in a new way, then my life, then I've done. I feel like it's kind of the right thing. Okay. Now I'm going to come through with the details, which I found it easier to use the paint pen, but you could paint it. For example, this is the stem. This is a Montana paint pen. I just found it really easy to go and paint my stems really white because they weren't perfectly white. I gotta go get that template back. So there's that. Okay. And then I did this thing. Oh, I gotta go get that template back. Hold on, I'll be right there. All right, sorry about that. I needed to wash this off in between. So I'm going to where am I going to put this baby? I really just want one of those swirly doos right here. Hold on. Oh. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. There we go. Doesn't have to be perfect, just has to be enough. All right. Oh, I just realized something. I think I want another big leaf coming out of this too. I actually do want one more leaf coming out of here. So I'm going to put it right there. Oops. Did I just put all of my sponges in the... Yes, I did, but that's okay. Okay. I'm going to put one more leaf. Okay. Okay. Gotta have one more leaf. And then I'm going to paint my flowers, which really were not flowers, but I made them into flowers, which was right here. So here's one. Well, that's not really looking like a flower. I gotta paint that leaf still. Okay. And then I'm gonna get a bigger paintbrush because those are all too small. After I shut the door. Alright. Well, that is a bad paintbrush. Okay. Don't be afraid to draw and change your template. Okay. One, two, three, four. Okay. Done. Let's get another paintbrush back. We gotta paint the details on this one. Okay. So, fun in this one comes in the adding the details. Not like I haven't had fun doing this. There we go. Good. Done. All right. Weirdly enough, though, I don't feel like my gesso is thick enough in some areas. So hold on, let me get one of my thicker paintbrushes back. All right. Yes? Am I allowed to use the new darts? No. Well, just not the ones that are mine. I think mine are at the very top, but you could use the other ones.
Like the American
Well,
flag
use
ones?
the American flag ones.
Those are broken.
Okay, is there another, there's no other one?
No.
Don't use mine. That's all I'm asking. Do you know which ones are mine?
They're up top.
Okay, if they're up top, don't use those.
But then there's only the American flag ones left, and those are all broken.
Okay, what about the England ones?
Oh, those are broken too.
Well, then why would I let you use any? Because it sounds like things are going to get broken.
That's because those are cheap.
Now, if you're careful with them. Okay, just, can you carefully use, don't use the ones at the very top. There's one set that are mine. Don't use those.
Okay.
But then there's another set. There's two sets.
Yeah, but they're all both up top.
Okay. Well, you got to get them.
You said we can't use those up there.
Okay. I need that instead of what? Darts for the dartboard. Funny. All right. Now I'm going to get a few more of my paint pens. They make life a lot easier. Okay. And I'm going to come in and add some details. For example, okay, you do want to make sure your gesso is dry. I don't think that is, obviously. It got all over my paint pen. Oh, hopefully my head's not in the way. Okay. So these are great because they're acrylic. It's just like using paints, but they're acrylic paints, and their coverage is really nice. And I'm not, oh, there's another whole leaf there. Hey, why didn't anybody notice my whole leaf that I missed there? Boogers. There's a whole leaf right there. There we go. So they do go on wet and they dry permanent. Okay. They come in a zillion fun colors. They are refillable. I'm just not sure where you get the refills from, but I haven't had too much luck with that. But okay. I'm gonna paint my leaves again. There we go. Any question? I need a canvas. Popular tonight. There we go. Oops, this is not boding well for me when I use a bad paintbrush. There we go. Oh, are you guys looking for prices on canvases? If you guys have Blicks, I use Blick a lot when they have their canvas sale. I know I'm running really low myself right now. So, okay, and the daisies are super, super simple. I think that's a daisy. My favorite color happens to be daisy. So I'm just find your middle, color it in. This could all be done with acrylic paint, but I'm just finding it easier to use the acrylic paint pens. Okay, and the stems I did like this. Why? Because it was fun. These do go on wet, so you don't, particularly if you're putting it on thick, do not let them bleed. Do not rub your hands back over them. I always have that problem because I work. Now the fun of this one is kind of in the details. I had a couple of these. This is a Malota. I don't know. I'm just out of. So this is. This is how I added the details to the flowers. I really wish I had a thinner one, but they're all kind of nasty right now. Okay. And I go around a couple times, couple, 3 times. It's a whimsical daisy. The less perfect, the better you look. Okay. What you thinking there, people? Okay. I don't know if this is going to do the trick, but I do try to go back in with a thinner one. Ugh. All of my thinner ones are all like, let's see if oh good, this one works great. This happens to be Faber-Castell. Thank you, Faber-Castell. Thank you. Oops. Oh, you gotta make sure and don't get the tip all goobered up. There we go. Haha. Ah, my tip is goobered up. Yeah, this is not a full canvas. I didn't have this size in a full canvas, but I kind of wish I did because this is such a fun painting. But that's okay. Okay, so you get the gist. Then you take your marker. No. Then you make sure the center is dry. Make sure the center is dry. And you go, oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, maybe it is what I wanted to do. No, that's not what I wanted to do. All right. Oh, that one's not dry. Always got to be one that's not dry. It's this one. Whoa. Have to put it on thick. Good. Okay, so let that dry for a second. But you get the gist, and I'm going to take my white. Do I have a white one? Oops, hold on. Let's see what we got in white. Do I have a white one? I used to have a white one. Let's see if this one will do it. No? Yes. I'm going to go around my, well, maybe I'm not going to. Oh, whoa. No, that's okay. Oh, that's definitely not cutting it. Well, let's see if this works. Oh, none of my whites are working tonight. Well, let's see why this one's not working. Okay, there we go. So all I'm doing is outlining my leaves. That white's not the whitest of white. I probably will go over this with some, oh, there it goes. Now it's warming up. There we go. Just needed a little bit of talking to, didn't it? There you go. Oops. Come on. There we go. Just play with it. Okay? There we go. Perfect. Sorta. Kinda. Maybe. What you think? Okay, hold on. Let me go tuck the tip size. I know that it's like point. This one is 1 millimeter, 2 millimeter. Okay, why does it say 1 millimeter, 2 millimeter? Shoot, I don't know. All for one high premium paint. Nope, the other side's the same. I think this is 2 millimeter, and I think the other one's 1 millimeter. These are, the big ones were not as big as the gigantic one. Hold on. Can't read it on there. Oh, shoot. Fine. That one's fine, and then they have one that's extra fine. And then they have, remember the Mama Jamma one? That is 15 millimeter. I think I go between 9 millimeter and 9.7 and like 5 millimeter are the ones I kind of, oh, shoot. I just threw one. Okay, so that is how I created this mayhem of fun. Oh, that I really want to use a super fine one in this. It just seems like all my fine. What happens is if you run them through gesso too many times, they start to act up on you. They don't like it, and you got to clean the tips. But okay, there we go. I'm done. What do you think, peeps? Now we're done with the painting. I just have to figure out what we're going to do with the rest of it. So this all goes here. Goody. Goody, goody, goody. Now, this is where my words are going to come into play. And I know that I think what I'm going to do on these, hold on, I already printed up the words, but I'm going to print them smaller because I printed them way too big. Okay, where did I do it? Hold on. Sorry about that. All right, here's my words. I printed them up larger. What time is it? Good, 7:16. I might go over a little bit, but I'm going to try not to. Because I think I'm going to decoupage these babies on and be done with it. Good. So here's my words. I printed them. I used a font I like. I printed them. This font happens to be that color. Happens to be black like that, so I think it's cool. These are my gifts to the world. I hope they are. Ooh, look at that. Okay. And I think I'm just going to decoupage these babies on and slap the sealer over it and spray the sealer. I don't think the word slap would be a marketing term any one company would use. And again, the sealer I'm using is, and the decoupage is, okay. What do you think? Anybody have any thought? I would like everybody to share their words if they happen to know what your 5 words are. I changed my last one to humor. I don't know if I was very funny tonight, but oh well. Here we go. Mama, where's Dad tonight? Or did my mom tune out already? My dad has given the gift of humor to this world. Okay. These are my 5 gifts. And I'm going to... Wow. Okay. Ooh, I don't know how I'm going to fit these all in. But do I make them straight? Make them not? What the heck? Okay, there we go. That word's got to go there because it's so dang good. Okay. And then I might add some, glue on some buttons or something cute, but I'm not really crazy. I don't care about, What do you think? Kind of nice the way I don't think I want to make them straight. I think I want to give them a little bit of sugar. Okay. Did Mary lift her words? Okay, what do you guys think? What do you think? Good? Good? Good, good, good? Where's my decoupage? Here we go. Good, good, good. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Oh, I'm going to spray those puppies right on. And see, the great part about this is I really don't have to go in and... I'm busy right now. I don't know if you noticed. Soon? Do you need something earth-shattering or? Yes. ASAP. Okay. Shoot, where did this word go? Oh. Uh-oh. So just to give you a little bit of heads up, you spray it underneath and you spray it above. Give a little miss. Uh-oh, what did I do here? Ooh, I think I want courage right here. I want to change places. I wonder if it's too late. Hold on. I don't want that one there. Ooh, perfect. Oh, this stuff's sticky fast. Okay, hold on. Good. Oh, it's there now. Oh, shoot. Oops, I did mean to tell you, be careful if something's not dry. Don't run it. And what did I do? I run it. Because that's how I roll in the big land of markers and paints. Okay, but that's okay. Nothing earth-shattering again. I can just wipe it up. Good. And I'll just go over it again. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Oh my god, that looks great. And she's humble too. No, I'm just liking the way the words came out. It's exactly what I was thinking. And I might write a little note or something on here. Okay. And I am going to probably seal this entire thing with the decoupage sealer just because it adds this beautiful sheeny shine. And I love that. Okay. So good. No harm, no foul on the fact that I goobered it up a little bit. All you got to do is come back in and fix it. Okay. Good. Good, good, good. So I'm done. I might add a button or two, but I don't even know if I'm going to do that. Yeah, if you guys, thank you for sharing the link. If you go and subscribe to my YouTube channel, all the new videos, I will load this one up tonight. So this is great. You can watch this at your own leisure and see, you know, what you missed, what you didn't miss, whatever. Okay. So did I add, this is the finished piece. Those are what I hope I leave in this world. I hope I leave it a better place. Maybe a little bit prettier. I'm done though. I really, yeah, 7:15, just enough time to answer questions. And I'm going to give this one good mist of this gloss sealer because it really adds. In fact, I'm going to do it while I'm standing here. It really does add a beautiful shine to the whole piece. Thank you, Deco Art. And I want to thank Deco Art for, not Deco Art, Beacons. I want to thank Beacons, and I want to thank, who's the other one? The Crafters Workshop, which is the template we use. I didn't use the second one, and I was going to. I have a zillion others that I want to use, which I will be using all month long, all night long, all night long. Okay. Little Lionel to send us out. Well, I want to thank Deco Art too, because believe it or not, all that paint is from Deco Art. Oh my god, it is just a shining, shimmery beauty. I am so jazzed, and it has tons of texture, and I even like the fact that it's running this way, not this way. I am A-okay, people. I love that gloss sealer. It looks right pretty. Okay, so I'm going to bring it back over here. Bring it back. And hopefully I come back. There I am. So, oh my god. There's my dad. Oh, hi, Dad. My dad was here. Thank you, Dad. I'm going to try and hold this up, but for a second. So, as you can see, this is my big one, but I'm going to do something different on that. My words are going to be a little different. I'm going to take off my apron because I'm getting hot. And I'm going to answer any questions. I am very, very, I'm going to get rid of this because I hit my head. So here it is. Oh, see how shiny it is? Isn't it pretty? Oh, I have a little air bubble though. Not anymore. There we go. Nope, not anymore. Okay. So there we go. Ooh, ooh. It is bigger. This is what did I say? 11 by 14? That's what she said. Okay, guess obviously somebody made a bigger joke. Okay, do you see it? Can you see it? Oh, see, it's so shiny now. There we go. Oh my god. I love my apron. I did get something on my apron tonight too. I just noticed it. Now I just want to do this again. This was so fun. I'm loving the sealer. Seal it up. Seal it up. Yay, yay, yay. Seal it up. Seal it up. Okay. And I wonder why my work surface has so much crap on it. Because I'm always spraying stuff on it. Okay. I just wanted to... I noticed the edges I didn't get perfectly. There we go. I know. I got to decorate my apron. Everybody yells at me about that. I'm going to put that right there so it dries and I can photograph it and I'm done. I would, this one's going to have a bunch of stuff added to it. So it won't be exactly the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words. Oh, what font is my lettering? I think it's called Impact. Let me look. It's called Impact Label. If somebody, Andy, if you could drop me an email, I believe I have a link to it and I can get you to it for free. How about that? Good question. Andy, if you could send me that, I will, I believe I got that for free, and if I didn't, or if I can get you a link, I will. Impact Label. Love it. Love, love, love it. Okay. What font? Okay, Glue Dad likes your shirt. Oh, thanks, Mom. Thank you, Glue Dad. Oh, thank you. It's a camera. These were all of us girls. A bunch of photographers went to Vegas for WPPI, which is a trade show, and all 7 of us had the same shirt on. It's cute. Oh, thank you very much, Leslie Ray. I believe it's free. Use it, love it, all the time. Ooh, my canvas was sticking. Any other questions? I gotta wipe my hands. My hands are sticking. You ought to see my work. Yeah, oh, Dad. That's okay. I'm good. Yeah, good. I'm a font junkie, too. Night Owl painting was great. Thank you so much, Mom. Oh, drawing. Oh, my goodness. We have 2 winners. And they're in the Butainer. The finished spray is Beacons. It is called Decoupage Gloss Sealer, and I'm going to show it to you. I don't know if the packaging is the same, but I'm trying to pull out names as we speak. You are so welcome. Hold on, I just want to grab one. Okay. Sheila Hickman is one. Mary Friedrichsen. Mary. Sheila. Oh, Sheila. I will tell you, Sheila, you won the Butainers just because I'm writing that down. And Mary, you won buttons. Just because I wrote this down and I drew them out of here. So, you guys, this is what I do. I put them in there, I draw them out. Got it? Thank you so much. And I'm going to do this all over again in April. I would love it if you guys share what your, words mean. And I might add, you know me, I might go through and add just a few more details. But that's it. I think for all intents and purposes, I'm done. Oh, Sheila, is Sheila here? No, maybe, is Sheila here? Mary was here. Yay! You're all winners in my book. I hate picking 2 winners. I picked 22, but oh my gal, thank you so much. Thank you. Did you see how easy it was? Just play with it. Don't be afraid. And you don't need paint markers. If you take a fine paintbrush or a nib, I will use a nib next time. Ooh, Mary Kay painted. And I ask that if you make any projects this week based on anything that you saw here, share it on Facebook. And what I've been doing is sharing those on Sharpie marker. Perfect, Cindy Lou. Sharpie has a whole line. Here they are. I could have used these. They have paint. They have black ones. They have colored ones. So, don't go buy anything. I don't, I'm not, big on, well, go buy the templates, thank you, and go buy the glue, that's great. But I want you to use what you have. And if you make anything based on what you saw here tonight this week, I like to, at the end of the week, share what people make, put a link to your blog, and those who share with me, I want to share right back. So please make sure I see your work. Email it to me. I don't know. Send it on a homing pigeon. Just send it to me. And I promise the next show I'll shower. Oh, IKEA has a little set of wonderful markers in their kids section. See, there you go. Oh, this is 20 by 24. 24 by 20. And the one I did tonight was 11 by 14, I believe. So, oh, look at it. It's like his and hers. I could do one other one over here, and it would like you'd have a 3-piece set. Ooh, maybe I should do that. Mini-me. Okay, I want to thank each and every one of you for showing up, and I want to thank each and every one of you who tune in the next day and the next day after and the next day after on my YouTube channel. And I would just like to thank you. And I'd like to say cheers because we're done. Another Monday, and April is full of Mondays. Did you see how many Mondays are in April? 5. That's okay, it'll make up for May. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to hit stop record and record this baby.